Hello, and here we are with Hunter's Moon on the Commodore 64, and this, you can see, came out in 1987 and was programmed and graphics, sound effects by Martin Walker, and music by Matt Gray, I think, if I remember. And this is, well, it's a shoot 'em up, really. Slightly reminiscent of Mutants by Ocean. So it's got that sort of multi-directional sort of thing going on. You take control of this little spacecraft here, and your idea is you've got to pick up crystals. If you look at the bottom right-ish, there's just to the left of where it's flashing grey, there's a little white dot and four bigger dots. That's your radar, and the white dot represents these crystals that you have to pick up. And all you have to do is just shoot your way through, oops, and not crash into these alien formations. It's not a game where you can just sort of blindly rush in, but that's probably why I'm not very good at this game. But so that's that level complete, and once you've completed the level, you have completed, well, part of that system. You see there's four levels in this particular system. This is the cubic system, but you don't, and most systems have more levels in them, but you don't actually have to complete each level. You can actually jump ahead by picking up a crystal while it's still flashing. I'll show you. I'll explain this. It's hard to explain, but if I just pause the game, if I unpause, right at the bottom left of the radar screen, you can see a little white dot and that one was flashing. If you pick it up while it's still flashing, it gives you coordinates, and if you pick up 4 coordinates, you can exit the system and jump to the next system. Probably doesn't make much sense unless you play the game, but so if I try to pick it up, so I've picked that one up. At the bottom left of the screen now, you can see there's a letter E. That's one of the coordinates to exit the system. So you can only pick up one flashing crystal per level. So you've got to basically play 4 levels minimum. So in the cubic system, it doesn't really matter, but in later levels, in later systems, it makes more sense. And you can't destroy all these alien formations, but see this one's invulnerable. This one isn't, but you can see there's little worker drones. That's a spore. You've got to watch out for them. There's little worker drones that will regenerate the level, so you've got to sort of learn their patterns before you go rush in like that. Got a bit impatient there. So you see that flashing crystal on the bottom in the radar screen, but I'm too late to pick it up now. You've only got a limited amount of time to pick it up. Okay, so that's that system completed. There's a little bonus screen here where you just got to destroy all the enemy worker drone units. There we go, managed to complete that. You can see the bottom left, E441, that's the coordinates to the next system, but So we're in a new system now, so those coordinates disappear. We can try and get this one that's flashing before it stops flashing. And it's fairly random, it's not always the same crystal that flashes. So you see letter 7's now appeared. Now one thing you can do, see that little, this thing I'm following here, that's a drone, a spore. And what you can do is, obviously you've got to avoid them, but you've got a limited amount of what's called perma shields, or shields. So if you pause the game and then pull down the joystick, it brings up this option menu. You can do various things here. You can change the engine type. It basically changes the controls, but I like to leave it in retro. You can change the colour of the ship if you want. It's up to you what colour you particularly like. And you can turn on the shields. You've only got a limited amount of these, but this makes you invulnerable to these spores. So if there's a part of the game there's a lot of spores, it's worth turning it on. So you can see there's more than 4 levels in this system. So you could take the shortcut here, but right, well, I don't want to go on too much with the game. You can always download the instructions off the internet if you actually want to understand how the game plays, so apologies if it's not very clear from this video, but I don't have too much time to explain it. I keep these videos short. What do I think of the game? Well, this is a great game. I think it is anyway. It's one of these thinking shoot 'em ups. There's not really that much thought, but you have to observe these alien patterns and and learn how they work. And sometimes there's a bit of frantic blasting involved, but it's mostly a sort of slow, methodical approach. It works best. And I can't remember how many. I think there's 128 levels, maybe. I can't remember how many. Maybe 64 systems. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I think the graphics pretty smart, without being, immediately, obvious that they're not sort of showy. They're well done, though. I think sound effects are quite interesting, actually, pretty good. So I like them anyway. Gameplay. I think gameplay is quite good, but it's not one of these sort of pick up and play and you're in there game. You got to sort of, especially in the later levels, you've got to take your time and just be methodical. So yep, I'll give this 9.5 out of 10. I think because I think it's quite a good game. It's not like Uridium, where it's fast paced. It's sort of something different, and that's not a bad thing at all. Right, I'll see you in the next video.